Our video is about the best bookshelf speakers of 2022. These speakers will have incredible sound quality and make a great addition to any home. If you're looking for a speaker that can add some extra excitement to your audio experience, then look no further. We have included links in the description box. Let's get started. At number 1 is KEF LS50 Meta. You don't want to hear the speakers if you're spending a lot of money on them. You want to hear the music coming from them instead. With the KEF LS50 Meta pair, there's nothing between you and the music, which is exactly what you receive. Although the Meta speakers are an improvement over KEF beloved LS50 set, you might not initially notice much of a change. This was done on purpose since KEF was unable to significantly enhance the design of the speakers from the previous generation. Instead, the business improved the materials and used Meta materials to construct the LS50 Meta. The unique Q12th generation driver array from KEF, which employs Meta material absorption technology, is the foundation of the LS50 Meta speakers. This seeks to reduce overall distortion and produce a more natural sound by absorbing sound from the driver's rear. Why does this matter? Although the KEF LS50 Meta speakers are comparable to the original LS50, the top end is smoother. The LS50 Meta pair is overall considerably more transparent and detailed than the original. Of course, the cost of all these innovative materials and engineering know-how is high. If you don't already have a top-notch amplifier or AV receiver, you're only halfway to using this pricey pair of speakers. This can be an expensive path to take because you wouldn't spend this much on speakers without also having an amp to match. At number 2 is the LAC Debut 2.0 B6.2. Although the phrase budget speaker can bring up thoughts of harsh, highly colored sound, you can ignore them. The LAC Debut 2.0 B6.2 speakers are inexpensive, but they are reasonably priced. The Debut 2.0 B6.2 speakers have many improvements over the first model. Both the speakers and the cabinet have been completely rebuilt. New 6.5-inch woven aramid fiber woofers and 1-inch soft dome tweeters have been added to the pair. The fact that the cabinets are a little bit bigger than the originals assists the lower end. These speakers can go down to 44 HZ without the aid of a subwoofer. So a new front-firing bass port also helps with the low end. Since they are passive speakers, you'll also need an AV receiver or amplifier. Given that the LAC Debut 2.0 B6.2 speakers can handle up to 120 watts per channel, you have a good amount of power to work with. Even though these speakers aren't the loudest in the world, they provide more than enough volume to fill a room of average size. If you listen to music at lesser volumes, these will fit perfectly, considering the other side of the volume. When you lower the level on some speakers, some parts can start to disappear. But the Debut 2.0 B6.2 speakers retain the richness and intensity of the music. They come packed with the LAC C5.2 and C6.2 center channel speakers if you want to use them for your home theater. At number 3 is Fluence A61. An excellent set of Bluetooth bookshelf speakers and simply a Bluetooth speaker are very different from one another. The Fluence A61 pair is the ideal illustration, featuring excellent sound and a long range of functions. A 6.5-inch woven glass fiber driver and 1-inch neodymium soft dome tweeters are used in the Fluence A61 speakers. The pair's inbuilt 120-watt Class D amplifier powers these. For precise sound, Fluence blends these components with strong internal bracing. Despite the fact that these speakers include Bluetooth 5.0 wireless connectivity, that is only the beginning. They also have a USB-C audio input and a 2.0 optical digital input. Even with more costly speakers, you don't frequently see that. Additionally, the Fluence A61 speakers provide a 3.5mm output for connecting an external subwoofer and an analog or CA input. You even get a remote, which is another feature powered bookshelf speakers don't typically include. An integrated digital signal processing processor in the speaker pair lets you EQ the speakers. If you listen to a variety of genres that may benefit from different EQ curves, being able to do this without using any additional software or playback device settings is useful. Black Ash, Lucky Bamboo, Natural Walnut, and White Walnut are all wood options for the Fluence A61 speakers. At number 4 is Edifier Sone 1000 MKI. There are several reasons you might not want an AV receiver or amplifier. Whether you're connecting a second audio system or just a fan of simplicity, The Edifier Sound 1000 MKI speakers are a great choice if you're seeking for powerful speakers that can withstand any challenge. These speakers include a 1-inch tweeter and a 5.5-inch mid-range driver in each, making them slightly smaller than the rest of the speakers on this list. A pair of internal amplifiers that deliver 120 watts into 60 watts per channel power them. These speakers Class D amplifiers are equipped to play back 24-bit, 192K HZ high-resolution audio. These amplifiers have low overall noise because they employ a high PWM frequency. There are many different ways to connect to these speakers, including Bluetooth 5.0 at the core. If you're playing audio from a compatible device, such as an Android phone, you're getting a higher quality Bluetooth signal because the Edifier Sound 1000 MKI pair supports the aptX HD codec. There are many possibilities if you'd prefer to connect the traditional way. The speakers have a pair of RC-Align inputs, as well as coaxial and optical digital audio inputs. A wireless remote and onboard EQ with bass and treble knobs are also included. At number 5 is Audio Engine Atwell Plus. Although they take up less room than large floor-standing speakers, bookshelf speakers are still very large. Consider the compact yet powerful Audio Engine Atwell Plus speakers if you want to reduce your environmental impact without compromising sound quality. These 6-inch speakers have 3.25 by 4-inch silk dome tweeters and relatively modest 2.75-inch aramid fiber woofers. However, the 60-watt amplifier still delivers 30 watts per channel to the drivers, giving them a respectable amount of power. The Audio Engine Atwell Plus has Bluetooth with aptX and a range of up to 100 feet when it comes to connectivity. The USB-C audio input is a new feature in the Plus edition, which is helpful if you plan to use these speakers as computer speakers, which is why we chose them as our favorite. If you want to connect your analog equipment, you shouldn't worry. You receive a subwoofer output in addition to 2 analog RCA inputs. With speakers this little, you need at least a small subwoofer, which is an essential component. If you want to achieve substantial bass, you can leave the Audio Engine Atwell Plus speakers on for a long time without worrying. When you aren't listening to music, their built-in idle mode turns on. This indicates that despite being turned on, they are not consuming any electricity. Black, red, and white are the available colors for the Audio Engine Atwell Plus speakers. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please like it if you did. If you're new here, click the subscribe button. Wishing you all the best until the next video.